So if you remember yesterday at the end of the talk, I just mentioned a little bit of a suspected connection between Dhyana, or meditation, that unbroken single thought of the divine, and the moment. And as I've shared in several of the videos, this love I have when I see things sort of converging, kind of coming together. And I've just been sitting and contemplating the idea of being absolutely present in the moment. And in order to do that, you have to back completely out of mind. You have to really be consciously aware of being the witness and being disinterested in the thoughts of the mind, because it's the thoughts of the mind and the stories of the mind, which also is called your samskaras, that pull you out of the moment, that define things according to memories and attachments that you've got in your mind. And so being fully present in the moment, being here now, is dhyana. Dhyana is the moment. If you look at the nature of the moment, how everything just kind of skids through it, and the moment stays the same, unchanged, completely framing everything that happens in the moment, but like the air, not becoming polluted with what is in it. Like the air, if it smells bad, it's not the air that's actually been polluted, the air is still separate from the pollutant that you smell. And so you have the moment that you experience, which is that string that goes through all of the pearls that Thakur talks about, that one reality that gives the identity of I am to everything, everywhere, all the time, with that constant sound of steady, unchanging white noise that we actually never hear because we're distracted all the time. And I thought that was just so fascinating, that God, who is this ultimate, unchanging, absolute, perfect measurement from which everything has its relative existence, everything relates to that one without a second. How's that for a statement? Everything relates to that one without a second. That shows you our conundrum that we're in when we have to say sentences like that. So this notion that the divine, which is that unchanging absolute, ever present, the I am, which is his name or her name or that name, the practice of the presence of the divine, the practice of being in the moment, here and now, that here and now would be another name for the beloved. And all of this has the qualities of dhyana, which is that unbroken, steady attention that's unchanging, like oil being poured from one container to another. So there you have it, tying together the idea of dhyana, the name of God, the present moment, the absolute, its relationship, big quotes, to the differentiated or to the relative world, which is all created by mind. And that our experience or practice of meditation, our practice to approach dhyana, encapsulates all of that into one non-experience of being, where you are able to assume that true place or that true perspective of the moment, where you are in fact the moment, where there is no differentiation, where there is no separation, where there is no other story except that which arises and falls away in the mind, leaving the self untouched. So play with those ideas if you want in your mind. Think about it as you're sitting there, or don't think about it, actually, as you're sitting there doing your meditation, trying to approach that state of true meditation, of dhyana, and know that all of this is just one big giant bow on this gift called realization.